That sounds like this. I'm going to spy Ilia Topuria like this.
Yeah, Ilia Topuria, whatever. He's fucking tight.
He's dangerous.
He's tight. That shit is tight.
Everything is so sharp. His technique is flawless. Everything's flawless. His boxing is so dangerous. He's so dangerous everywhere. He's dangerous with submissions. He's dangerous with kicking. He's dangerous.
Turkey is already bracing for chaos. From the first day of camp, one name stood out: Justin Gethka. No announcements, no build-up, no safety net, just preparation for an all-out war on the biggest stage imaginable. Now analysts are breaking it down as the footage spreads fast and the hype is building before any contract is even signed. If the whispers coming out of the White House carry any truth, this fight card could be written in damage long before pen ever touches paper.
Has to be. Has to be. No other option.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Walking out of the Oval Office, into the cage, wearing the flag.
Entertaining.
I think we're going to main event it. I think we'll be the main event.
Boom. Let's go. Once in a lifetime.
I'm totally guessing throwing shit against the wall right now.
Yeah. Universe.
But I mean, what else?
McGregor's been tossed around.
Then McGregor's going to fight me and we'll be main event.
It's laughing now because they have a like dirty boxing, really, you know. They just fighting hard, but there is like no good technique. But Ilia will be left now because Ilia has such a high level boxing. So, but
Joe Rogan highlighted a major warning sign when Ilia Topuria moved up to lightweight to fight Jai Herbert and was immediately rocked by a perfectly timed head kick from a dangerous striker. Shot that could have ended the fight, but instead of folding under pressure, Topuria remained calm, regained control within the same round and violently turned the tide, knocking Herbert out cold, leading Rogan to conclude that Topuria isn't just a powerful puncher but a sharp, disciplined and mentally unbreakable fighter with the kind of self-belief most champions only develop after they've already conquered a division.
He's a 45-pounder, and he said, fuck it, I'll take a fight at 55. He gets head kicked in the first round by Jai Herbert. Is a nasty stand-up fighter. He's so good. He's real slick. He's real good stand-up, like real sharp stand-up. And he caught Topuria with the perfect head kick. And Topuria, he's in real trouble. He got dropped. And he scrambled, got a hold of him. Next round, sent him into the dark lands. Blasted him against literally slept him. Face planted him. And walk-off KO. He's an animal, dude. He's a real problem. Because he's intelligent, he's dedicated, he's driven, he's got that kind of confidence that those championship guys have, where they know they're the best, even before they're the best.
He knew that what truly gives Ilia Topuria his advantage isn't just raw talent, but his sense of timing. Knowing exactly when to press forward and when to completely change the momentum of a fight. In the bout with Jai Herbert perfectly illustrated that when a clean switch high kick crashed into his face, a shot that usually ends fights instantly. Yet instead of panicking, Topuria treated it like information. It's absorbed the impact, adjusted in real time, and quickly flipped the entire fight in his favor. A sequence that Joe Rogan believed revealed far more than any flashy knockout clip ever could, because it showed a fighter with the awareness, composure, and adaptability to make the right changes under extreme pressure.
Particularly, he's so smart. So it's not just his ability, his skill, it's knowing when to apply it and how to adjust to different kinds of fighters. But the Jai Herbert one might have been the most impressive one. Dude, see if you can find that. He got head kicked. He gets hits with a switch high kick off the left leg, right to the face, man. Like this, he just dropped, which is, 90.
Is exactly why Gethka's remarks carried so much weight. He isn't entertaining rumors or waiting around for a formal announcement. He talks as though the fight is already locked in. From his perspective, the June White House card has long been mapped out, with the interim title simply the price of entry. His message to Topuria is straightforward. If you're in camp, Stay sharp, because this has moved beyond speculation. It's no longer about talk or negotiation. It's about what's coming next.
What do you think about that?
He better be, because I'm supposed to fight him in June on the White House card.
Uh-oh.
That's who I'm fighting.
Oh, that's who you want.
That's who I have to have. That's why I fought for this thing.
That's what.
Chaos already. You heard Githia loud and clear. Let's make it happen. Tune in, lock it in, June at the White House. The hype is building fast. But at the same time, Gefta is throwing warnings around, even calling out Poirier and telling him not to test the waters the wrong way. We've seen how quickly things can unravel. 3 clean shots, a sudden collapse, and the damage continues before anyone can react. That's the danger here. Githia may be ready, he may be powerful, but Topuria is. The kind of fighter who thrives on the smallest mistake, the kind who turns a split second into a finishing sequence. Against someone like that, one error is all it takes for the entire fight to flip.
A situation where they come to the center ring like Gaethje and Holloway and just throw level.
Let's go.
Justin Gaethje is my friend. I'm gonna tell him don't do that with Ilia Topuria, man. You can't do that with him.
Yeah.
He hit so hard. When him and Charles Oliveira were fighting,
Yeah.
by the time Charles Oliveira hit the ground, he was already sleeping, man. So
Damn.
Ilia hit him 2 to 3 times on the way down. So like before he even hit the ground, Ilia hit him with the right hand. By the time Charles is like knocked out and falling backwards, Ilia done hit him with an uppercut. He hit him with another right hand. And then some guys actually, you fall down, they do like that. The referee like, hey man, it's over. Ilia jump on you.
Gail Sonnen adds another layer to the conversation. He questions whether the surge of praise around Ilia Topuria is entirely earned or partly fueled by momentum from one massive win. Beating someone like Charles Oliveira is huge. No doubt, but Sonnen points out that similar victories in the past didn't instantly elevate fighters like Arman Tsarukyan or even Islam Makhachev into superstardom. Yet with Topuria, the rise felt immediate and explosive. Sonnen also highlights the uncertainty surrounding the 155-pound division. The top contender isn't active, the former champion is out of the picture, and the title situation feels slightly unsettled. Still, one thing is undeniable. Topuria now operates at a level very few fighters ever reach. And from this point forward, every move he makes will be closely examined and heavily debated.
And it's why I asked these guys, hey, is Ilia as good as everybody's saying? Like, is that what you're seeing? Do we have enough evidence? There hasn't been a time in the past where somebody beats Charles Oliveira. It didn't happen to Arman Tsarukyan, just for example. It didn't even happen to Islam. But it did happen to Ilia. And the 55-pound belt is a little bit tarnished right now. There is some real questions. When the number one guy, which is Arman, is not in the ring, it's a question. When the champion, who was Islam, leaves and is Ilia is sitting out, it's a question.
Paddy Pimblett believes the best version of Justin Gaethje can defeat Ilia Topuria and win the undisputed title. And he hopes for a future rematch after learning from their previous fight. However, Robert Whittaker disagrees, saying Topuria is on another level with superior striking and well-rounded skills. He believes Githia would need a major change in strategy to stand a real chance against Topuria.
Ilia's striking is leagues above everybody.
Yeah.
Like just about everybody in the UFC.
Yeah, man.
You know, and the wrestling and jiu-jitsu is there as well.
Mm-hmm.
His timing, his instincts, his instinct to fire off in like his counterattacks. You know, he'll make you pay for every step you take. It's a hard fight.
Yeah,
Things
man.
have got to change in Gaethje's camp to make the fight competitive.
Yeah.
Right now, the Gaethje that fought Paddy won't beat Ilia right now.
Yeah.
But that's not saying that we'll see that Gaethje when he fights Ilia. And maybe that was just the game plan for Paddy to just make it doggy.
Isn't just giving Ilia Topuria credit, he's placing him among the all-time greats. In his view, Topuria already ranks second in UFC featherweight history. He points out that Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway once ruled the division, clearing out nearly every contender until they eventually met each other. Then Topuria stepped into that same era and changed everything, defeating both of them with a mix of precision, power, and perfect timing. For Whittaker, it's not just about the wins, but the way Topuria has reshaped the standard of dominance at featherweight.
Be up the top of my list almost, like almost at the very tippy top.
We didn't see enough.
Because of the work he did, though. Yeah, I understand that, but he dismantled great and then moved up a weight class and just
Plus, it's great. I think you shouldn't dismiss.
can't disregard the fact that he knocked out Volk and Max. And Volk's at the tippy top of my list because it's Volk, okay? He has defended it, he has ran that division since day dot, and it's Volk.
Not because
Like,
you're
I'm
Australian.
biased. All my picks are biased.
Yeah.
Everything I've done on this show.
Yo plus, it's impressive. I don't think it should be dismissed.
Cancelled both of them.
You can put it this way. Volkanovski is my top pick, with Topuria as a close second. Ilia is undeniably great, boasting an impressive MMA record. While Volkanovski sits at 31-1 at 145 pounds, truly incredible. The numbers are wild. The level of competition they've faced just adds to the madness.
Back, is John gonna fight Pereira, which Dana is kind of, is not uncertain about. But I believe with performance like this man has delivered each and every time, I believe Justin and Ilia potentially become the headliner for that card.
You're 100% right. And you're 100% right, and it should be. It should be. It should be. If you want to talk about, being fair competitively, especially in the performance that he puts, like, why wouldn't you? Right. In the perfect picture, you would want Justin to fight him.
Even the biggest names in the sport are paying attention. Kamaru Usman and Henry Cejudo see the potential for history in a White House main event between Topuria and Giethja. In the perfect scenario, a U.S. fighter defeating Topuria wouldn't just secure a win, it would send a bold statement. This fight isn't merely about titles or rankings. It's shaping up as a collision of legacy and spectacle for the world to witness. Sparking endless debate and speculation, Interview 12 Jorge Masvidal frames Ilia Topuria, Dada, as something truly exceptional. He notes that Topuria has dedicated significant time at 145 pounds. And if he can secure just 2 more wins, his legacy could be unmatched. From Masvidal's perspective, Topuria has already achieved what very few can claim, defeating both Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski. Topuria isn't just climbing the ranks, he's redefining what dominance looks like in the featherweight division. And every fight he steps into now carries the weight of that potential, with the entire sport watching to see how far he can take it.
Went in there and took out Volk and took out Max, right? And this is a guy that could beat anybody in the world at any given moment. He just didn't stay there that long. But what happens if he does stay at 45 and he gets 1 or 2 more wins? You got to also say that this guy's actually the GOAT of GOATs, because I feel like he took out Max still in his prime and Volk still in his prime, and Max had never been knocked out, and the way he took him out was cold, Same thing with Volk. I think Volk is still in his prime. He's showing he just defended the title. Looked amazing. Obviously, you can't say he's not in his prime. So I think Ilia also has to be entered already in that conversation at 145 of GOATs. I know he didn't stay there that long, but sometimes you're not there for a long time, just a good time. And my boy had fun at that weight, man, because he made some fucking noise.
Masvidal doesn't hold back when assessing just how far ahead Topuria is. He warns that a matchup with Paddy Pimblett would be brutal if Paddy doesn't come out on top, highlighting the challenge of facing Ilia from Masvidal's perspective. While Paddy and Giethja are talented, they fall short in wrestling, striking, defense, and offense compared to Topuria. Ilia operates on an entirely different level, and a clash with Giethja, he suggests, would give Topuria the perfect stage to showcase his dominance, dismantling his opponent like a force of nature.
Because he don't want to see Ilia. I think both these guys are just like levels below Ilia, and that fight really, really showed it all. On the wrestling, on the striking, the defense, the offense. I think Ilia's on a whole other planet when it comes to these guys. And hopefully they get him just engaged so you can get another guy and do him like a lawn chair. And
Despite all the hype, Masvidal's assessment of Topuria brings some reality to the discussion. Speaking on a potential fight with Giethja, he admits he'd rather avoid it, noting Giethja is nearing 38 and pointing to his last performance. He warns that a striking battle with Topuria would be extremely dangerous due to Ilia's power and Iloka's power and precision. While MMA is unpredictable and anything can happen, Topuria's threat is undeniable. He can finish fights. This isn't a typical matchup for Gethia. It's high stakes with a real risk of defeat. So what do you think? Will this fight actually happen? Or is it just talk fueled by training clips? And who would come out on top? Gethja's relentless pressure or Topuria's precise, punishing strikes?
Your thoughts below.